Congrats on the premiere and the baby. I know it's an exciting time for you, man.
Oh,
So it's going to be
yes.
memorable.
Babies bring blessings, though, so I feel my heart is full.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you can ask 10 fans what they love about the musical, and you'll get 10 different answers. We
Sure.
love it so much. Now that it's there and it's released and the love is pouring in, is the nervy feeling kind of broken down a little bit? Are you able to breathe a little bit more now that the love's pouring in?
No, not at all. I guess that's the life of a filmmaker. I never think it's over. There's always some comment that throws me off, and it's so personal. Every detail. Well, I've looked over. I've made decisions about what does the broom look like? Why is it that shape? Oh, they're mangrove roots. Oh, why is the top of like that? How about this color of the shoe? And so any detail is hard. It's hard to hear, but you know what? The best thing about having a baby and family, like that doesn't all that stuff doesn't matter anymore. So I had to change diapers this morning and walk my dog. So that's my life.
Yeah, and this makes you the perfect person to do Wicked for the screen because it is that detail, it is that love, it is the protection we have over the characters that we want to see. So I think that made you the perfect person to
Thank you.
adapt this for the big screen. So I thank you for that for sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also sort of made for that stress. I come from a big family myself, and so um, I've gone also made a decent amount of movies. So in my head, I was built to be this person and get through the fire that is needed to get a movie like this made at that scale. It shouldn't be that it should be hell on earth to make a movie at that scale, and we should all hate each other by the end of it. But that's actually not the case, and we had a beautiful time, and I'm excited to see everybody's reaction to the movie now.
Yeah, and you're right. It's not easy to get a film made. Period. So the
Yeah.
fact that it's actually made it to screen is awesome. Talk a little bit about this is kind of off the film, but talk about the importance of taking musicals like Wicked and bringing them to the big screen for kids and families who have no access to live theater.
Absolutely. I mean, maybe not all musicals need to be made
Sure.
into movies, but this one in particular to me was, yeah, people don't get access to these beautiful stories that I know had a huge effect on me. I grew up going to musicals. My mom took us every weekend was musical season, ballet season, or opera season. And we are so inundated now with video games and other distractions and doom scrolling that I think, to me, movies in general bringing people together in a shared dream to live through a story through a new person's perspective that you don't get to in any other way, where you have to put down your phone, we have to sit in the dark with strangers and interact with the community, and you get to talk about it after and process it. To me, that is a meditation, a routine that is, I think, important for our culture to find each other, to see each other more now more than ever, where everybody gets a microphone and everyone's talking to each other, and suddenly we're all roommates and we have to get along in some way. And nobody, you can turn off people in a second. You can block them. You can live in your bubble as long as movies are the great equalizer. No matter what a pundit says, how much a movie is going to make or how good a movie is going to be or whatever, like if the people show up, then that movie is now a part of the culture, whether they like it or not. And to me, I lived that with Crazy Rich Asians, that changed things. And I love that I think our culture needs to have those things. So something like Wicked, or any other musical that people have not had full access to, I think is a great thing to share. And who knows, maybe one of these things will pop in a way that changes the way we see things.
Yeah, and talking about that real quick before we get out of here, what do you hope people walk out of here with a changed mindset, whether that's with tolerance or acceptability or seeing people differently? What do you hope they walk away with more than just the power of the story?
I hope they feel powerful when they walk out. I hope they feel that we all probably feel out of place and different. We all probably all feel unheard because there's a lot of voices out there. No matter what you believe, no matter where you are, like I'm sure we all feel similarly, like we are drowning. And yet, I think these ideals that we were taught of there's this beautiful path that you're just gonna walk down. It's gonna lead you to this wizard, and this wizard's gonna grant you all your heart's desire. Like that was great for when we were children. But now we're at a place where we actually have to do the hard work and get to know each other, which means maybe getting a little angry, maybe yelling at each other a little bit, maybe through that forgiving each other, maybe giving a little grace to each other. So that's the only way. And that's why the parallels with nature, that nature never just grows beautifully. Like there has to be a fire to clear the way for the new grass to grow. Like it has to go through stuff to get to be stronger. And I feel like that's what I hope people get out of this. Like we're going to go through many uncomfortable years right now, and we're going to be asked to be either live in our own bubbles and never confront each other, or pop those bubbles and look at each other and have real conversations. And I hope that this empowers people to know, to say, maybe the fairy tale is there is no happy ending, that we are blessed with a to be continued every day, and that tomorrow is our next opportunity to be wicked or good. And hopefully we'll choose more good days than bad days.
Absolutely. Amen. Well, thanks for your time today. Thanks for getting the film made, and I wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.